Blessings, family in America. Blessings, family in America. Blessings to Offset and everyone who was involved in that situation, and even the families and the victims. I pray that we take this media and this news as awareness to be careful of gun violence all over the world, not just in the West, but gun violence. It's a lot of gun violence over in the West, especially for prominent Black men. I don't see often women in the news for gun violence. Not to say that it don't happen, but it's us. It's us. And if you look, country music is white male dominated, kind of like rock. And if you think about it, in the past 10 and 20 years, it's not white men at each other's heads with pistols. Not to say that it's not happening, because it's happening in war. Like Marley said, war. I'm at peace with myself. Self-defense is serious, and everyone is entitled to defend themselves. Everyone isn't rich or poor, Black or white. And I know I'm pretty sure I know there are white men that get a bad rap from Black people for no reason at all. Like, even if you didn't do anything. And I would say I am not that guy. But self-defense, yeah, self-defense. My parents, my close ones, and strangers will let you know. I'm so cautious about self-defense. I'm not even in the States. And I'm just sacrificing making less money. If it means I gotta make less money and get less exposure, I wanna live. I want mental health. If people, again, I saw this message and I wanted to discuss it. Offset, blessings. This happened in Florida at a casino, currently in stable condition at a hospital. We are aware of also, keep in mind that the press pushes bad news. Bad news is pushed, and so much is staged now. So not saying this is real or false. I'm using this as awareness. There are a lot of things that we are not aware of. And we should be aware. Living in a gun-toting South, the South is toting guns. Like, y'all love y'all guns down like cowboys. But shout out to the people who are in peace, living in peace, promoting peace, all the way down to the T, all the way down to the comments. Blessings to anyone who's avoiding gun violence, and blessings to anyone who has dealt with gun violence, and blessings to anyone who, again, whether you're a gun owner or not, it's a serious responsibility, like having children or like having a lot of money or like being a leader, male or female. It's a serious responsibility. I'm not, that's not a, yeah, I don't, my form of, yeah, I'm not a gun or a sword is usually for one. It's for one. A machine. That's you know, that's not for one. Like, so I'm an author. My way of I'm playing the long game. I can sit in the woods for 10 years with a pen and pad and just write. Currently what I'm doing. Blessings to Offset and his family. We don't want this to be in the news, but because it's in the news, like let's man, I hope and pray that we don't self-destruct on one another. The man on woman, and families on families, black men on black men. I choose to stay away from the devil because the devil don't want to have a sing off. My stage or my battlefield is the song stage. We're gonna have a sing off. You get your best singers, I get my best singers. You get your best singers. Anyway, I'm so surprised that so many more people, white or black, from the States are not just of taking their assets and living abroad. Why deal? I guess, people are in contracts and people have a whole bunch of assets in the States. And now I see people are changing those things. Like, to have your assets only just in the States means like you have to keep going in and out of the States to protect your assets or pay for asset protection. I think I'm doing America in like the same way I'm doing Asia in dosages. Like too much is a lot. Blessings. Stay safe. Remember, the whole world is not walking around with guns. But yeah, there's guns in Asia too. It's just not like, it's not the same like as over there. It's not as common. I don't even see him too often. But blessings to anyone living in America currently right now that has to deal with guns. Even if you're a gun owner, be safe. And again, be safe, because so many people, lawfully and unlawfully, in the Wild Wild West, are around like broad daylight. So I say wild stuff, I sing wild stuff, I rap wild stuff, comedy all day. At the end of the day, people see my patterns of behavior, and I'm not walking around with pistols. And I do understand when you feel like everybody's walking around with pistols, now you're forced to be outside protecting yourself with a pistol. I'm just like, we can avoid gun violence, like, to begin with. And I'm not saying don't go outside. I'm just saying pray, meditate, gratitude.